Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Callan here with Droid Life, and we're taking a look today at MyColorScreen's, a new app on Android called Themer. So we talked about Themer a couple of weeks ago as an app that would be coming out soon that takes sort of the frustration and struggle out of changing themes on your device. So what MyColorScreen's trying to do is automate the whole theming process and allow you to quickly and easily grab a new theme, change your phone, and not deal with any of the hassle that comes with downloading icon packs and finding new clocks and wallpapers and all of that stuff, right? So the app's now available on Google Play as a closed beta. So if you want to participate, you need to install the app, which will have a link at the site, and then you need to sign up. So it'll offer you a box for email inputs. You can sign up for the list and they will eventually send you a code. We were fortunate enough to get a code from them early, so we're gonna go ahead and walk through it now and show you guys what it looks like, how it works, if you should check it out. Short answer to that is yes, you might as well check it out. It's a beta and it's free for now, so you might as well sign up. But anyways, this is how it works. Okay, so you install the app, and I have the icon sitting right there. And once you install it, you input your code or email address or whatever. Assuming you have a code, first time you launch it up, it will look like this. So it's a tutorial. But before we get into the tutorial, what I'll say about Themer, and some you may not know, is it's actually just a third-party launcher. So if I hit home, you'll see right here I have Nova Launcher, the regular stock launcher, and then there's Themer. So if you're using Nova, Apex, Go Launcher, or the stock launcher, if you install Themer, it just sort of installs over top. So it's not gonna wipe out your Nova setup, it's not gonna wipe out your Apex setup or your stock launcher setup. It's just a third-party launcher that sort of runs instead of those if you want it to. So what I'm gonna do then is hit Themer, and I'm gonna go always, at least for demo purposes here. And so this is what you're looking at. This is your tutorial, shows you, well, obviously gives you a welcome, talks about one clicking in order to apply a theme. Switching themes is easy. All you have to do is go into your app drawer and look for the Themer button. There's actually a video tutorial in case it's really too confusing, and then obviously get started and browse themes. So this is actually a theme you can use. This is an app drawer button here. You actually have phone, messaging, camera, browser, all that stuff. So you do have sort of a setup if you really wanted to use this. But let's go ahead and jump into browse themes and look at what we're working with here. So the app's designed really well. It's fast, smooth, works as good as you would expect, especially coming from a site like MyColorScreen, who cares really about UIs and how things look. This app's really well made, and I do like the colors and everything. So you can swipe over and get to browse, and there's actually some categories. You have most popular. Actually, if you go over to browse themes, you can get into staff picks or newest, assuming they keep adding more themes. Scroll through this vertically, and once you say it finds a theme that you might want to look at, all you do is tap on it, and it gives you a preview, so you can see this is what it would look like. There's gonna be two screens, one's gonna have a news feed, there's some frequent apps and things like that. It's really that simple. Then you would either favorite it or apply it if you actually wanna use it. If you don't want either, just hit back. You can scroll through and look at some other themes. So if I tap on this one, it'll load this up. I can just continue to swipe through. It looks like this one has 3 screens. So it shows you the entire setup once you click apply. So let's go ahead and hit apply on that. And I'm not gonna lie, I've already downloaded this one, so you didn't see the download, but I'll show you that in 1 second. So it takes a little bit to load. Assuming it did have to download anything, it would download, and then it would start applying, and things have to load. It has to place widgets in the correct area, icons, all that stuff. So I've got it loaded. You can see that took almost no time. I can swipe over here. I've got my weather, which is correct, weather, forecast. You got shortcuts for browser, search, camera. There's the dialer, and I can actually type or tap right on that dialer icon, and it loads up the dialer. I could even go over here and tap on the camera, and it'll load up the camera. Same thing with the browser, it can load up the browser. So it's fully interactive. Those aren't just placeholders, and you don't actually have to set any of those up. Actually, I sort of take that back. When you get into apps like, say, music or something like that, and it lists out music and radio there, the first time you tap on music, it's going to ask you which music app you want to use, and I chose Google Play. But if you had a stock music app or something like that on your phone, it'd probably ask you that as well. But once you select it, it sort of sets it as your default. It makes it really, really easy to use. So that's essentially how you apply a theme. Now, if you want to switch themes, all you have to do is look for your app button or your app tray button or app drawer button, tap on that, get you back in your apps, and then you can tap on the Themer icon, and that will take you back into the app. So from there, you could scroll through and find something else. And let's just touch on this one, and I'm gonna hit apply so you can see it download. So if I go apply, it downloads, and that quickly. Now I am on Wi-Fi, but you can tell the files aren't massive. That downloaded very quickly, and then it starts applying, and there you go. And you can swipe between all of this stuff. It looks like this one might just be 2 screens. Oh, nope, it's 3. So there's all sorts of cool stuff. This is a more traditional setup, you know, with your icon sort of down here in the dock. So let's go ahead and go back into the app. That's how you switch themes. It's really, really easy. Now, if you set some favorites, you can actually go into that, and I've got a couple on here. I can go back and I can actually look at ones I've downloaded as well. So you can quickly go back to other themes you've used in the past. It really, really is a nice app. I did want to show you one though. So this one that I've downloaded, this is called the Kitkat Concepts. And you guys will notice something that looks quite familiar here. And that would be the dialer, potentially used in the Kitkat screenshots from a week or so ago. We don't know if it was somebody just playing with this theme or if it was actually on the device. But anyways, this is out there, and just thought you guys should be aware. So applying themes, incredibly easy. There's really nothing to it. If we swipe back though, let's go into settings for a second. So in settings, if we just go to themer, you can see you do attach it to a Google account, or there might be some other accounts you can use. There are app preferences. So this is where you set up your default apps, especially when I'm saying the first time you touch on the music icon, you get to choose a music app. So if you don't want to use Google Music, you can reset that there. You could reset Chrome if you want it to be Chrome. We also have restore old home screen. So if you just want to stop using Themer, you can actually press that button, and we'll do that in just 1 second. But let me go back here and go into advanced. So for those of you that are really finicky about how your desktop setups are, you may want to go into advanced. So in here you can see lock home screen icons so they don't move. You can lock the widgets so they don't move. You can add a search bar. You can adjust the grid size. You can actually go in and adjust a number of different things. But when a theme's applied, they sort of set all these settings for you to make sure the theme, you know, appears correctly and all of that stuff. So you may not want to tweak too much of this stuff, but just know that you actually can. So you can see there's all sorts of transitions and everything in here. Then if we go back, same thing with folders. Same thing with the dock. You can actually show a dock if you want. Some of the themes actually hide the dock, so it sort of depends on which theme you're working. They also have some icon lists in here as well. So lots of stuff in there that you can play with, especially if you really want to start fine-tuning some of these themes. But if you don't want to get into that, these themes look great, you know, on their own. And then we could go into system, and that just gets you into your typical settings. So let's go back. So that's pretty much it. This is MyColorScreen's Themer app. Again, it's in beta, so you do have to sign up to be a part of it. And you know, if you decide that you don't like it and you want to go back to Nova, or you want to go back to Stock or Apex or one of those other launchers, the easiest way is to go into settings and go into Themer, and then there's a restore old home screen button, and you just tap on that, and it essentially wipes out the default that you may have set for Themer. Then I can go ahead and choose Nova, and then I'm back to normal. Themer's gone. Obviously it's still installed on your device, but it's no longer running. So anyways, that's just a quick look at MyColorScreen's Themer. Again, it's free through Google Play, so go download it, then sign up, and you know, hopefully they send you a code soon so you can use it. It's one of the quickest ways you're gonna see, and easiest and prettiest ways to apply a new theme to your entire phone. So anyways, if you've got any questions, let us know. We're Droid Life. Peace.